What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be instantly unlocking 96 overall Tom Brady wide receiver for free in 8 minutes in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. One of the things that I want to bring up really quickly is that EA Sports, they love playing around with people's height. If you guys remember last year, Tom Brady wide receiver, he was 6'5". Now he's 6'4". They did the same thing with DK Metcalf. Last year he was 6'3". This year he's 6'4". So he's undersized a little bit, but he does get the right abilities to moss. So we are mossing with him, just so you guys are aware of that. Like I said, I do recommend 6'5" and above, but it's Tom Brady. Like, what's the worst that could happen? You know what I'm saying, bro? He might come up clutch, unlike what he did in the Super Bowl. But it is what it is. We're not going to really go, crazy with it. We're just going to go ahead and say, look, we're going to be mossing with him, and that's going to be it. We're going to give him deep out, deep in, recuperation, and we're going to give him double me. All right? Now, what's the game plan around it? Well, this is very interesting, especially for those of you guys just getting into Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Make sure that you have offensively Njoku in, right? Njoku is going to give the boost to Tom Brady specifically. So this right here, the +1 speed and the +2 to all offensive stats and all that stuff, is zero chill players and all that stuff. They also get boost from the zero chill Ghost of Mutt as well. So Tavon Austin and all that stuff, these guys are going to get double the boost. That's how he jumps into this high overall with the +2 and all the additional boosts. So Njoku, Tavon Austin, and on defense, if you want to add Montez Sweat, that's going to make all these boosts be possible. All right? So now, you see what's going on with him. Let's go check his price and let's go over the way that I did it. Now look, this is very, very interesting because no matter what happens, I'm not spending, money on this game for the remainder of the year unless it's like really, really necessary for whatever reason. Because even when they take the boost away on January 9th, there's so much free content in the game, you really don't need to do much if you're smart with the way that you game plan it. All right, so I got this guy right here, right? And the reason that I made him is that people were actually still buying him. So the swap that we're going to do, I'm going to show you really quickly what we're going to do about it. Like, I'm going to sell him, but he's going for about 4 or 5. And so is Tom Brady at this time. He was around 350, 360, but more people are utilizing him because he gets those 0 AP abilities for cheap, and he's a bigger receiver, so you can put him on the outside. So let's check his price really quickly, and then we're going to go with our game plan and how we did it. So we're going to go over to zero chill, and then we're going to check Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. We're going to see that he's about, I think he's about 400K too. So it's going to be pretty much easy. Oh, okay, so he's going down in price. So this is even easier. So it's going to be more of like a swap. So like I said, the reason that I chose to make the Patrick Surtain is because people are actually actively spending for him. All right. So how did I do that? What's going on? What are the sets? What's happening? Right. So we're going to go over to the set right now. We're going to go to zero chill. Okay, so I just did this and I've pretty much been giving you guys the game plan. What you have to do and what everybody has to do that watches this video is figure out which player is going for the most. And yes, the Patrick Surtain is actually selling more than the Micah Parsons. Well, actually selling for more than the Micah Parsons. So I wouldn't utilize the cards that I'm going to put together for a Micah Parsons. And you can already see I have another 2 out of 5 ready to go, right? This is why I didn't complete the set for Tom Brady himself. I just wanted to make sure that I could get a little bit of change afterwards. So one of my game plans is if people are willing to spend money for set cards and they don't understand what we do, we can still make coins and get the player. Plus, you can also snipe the cards. Like if the price comes down and you sell another card for whatever reason that's going for more, you just, you keep that money in your piggy bank, and every time you do one of these sets, you continue to make more and more money. Right? So with that being said, right, the players that you choose for any 90 to 91, that's up to you. There was a time when DK Metcalf was going for 2 million coins. Let me know if you guys remember that. It was real ridiculous. I actually got a donation in the stream to get a pack, like one of the packs for the team of the whatever that is, the team builders, and we didn't end up getting him, but we got a lot of cards to put together. He was like 2 million. Now he's trash and nobody even cares about him. But it doesn't really matter. The reason that I'm showing you that is you can put together sets with 90 to 91s very, very easily, like I showed you guys before. The problem is the 90 overalls, right? Because these are going for like 85 to 100K. So you're going to have to spend for this. Right? Like that's the big deal. Whether you choose, and look, let me just show you that again so that everybody understands what's going on. It's very important, right? When you click to see what happens, you'll see that the Merry Mix-Up, the Zero Chill, and the Ghost are all included. Okay? All of these cards are included. What I found is that the Merry Mix-Up are the cheapest to put together. So that's all I usually put together. I just keep making Merry Mix-Up players. So what I did to get that Tom Brady was Merry Mix-Up. I've been showing you guys, I've been giving you guys the blueprint and, getting everything together. Now, I didn't complete Tom Brady's set, I completed his set. because like I said, I checked all the prices of all the 93s, and he was hovering at about 400 to 405. All right. So in the Merry mix-up, right, when you're making those 90s, for me, it's a lot easier to do it that way. To get 90 overalls. So pretty much you can see I'm already at 3 or 5 again. I have the 87s over here. I've been turning 87s, making the 87s, utilizing them here and just making the players like that. So I'll give you a quick example, right? So right over here, with the way that this is set up, this is a bunch of 85s, right? And 83 zero chill. We don't need those. That doesn't mean, like, the currency that you get for those individually is an absolute joke. So all I've been doing is making a ton of these cards. That's it. Just making a ton of these cards and just doing whatever I want. It doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter to keep 85s and all that stuff anymore. So it's of no concern for me. So as you do that, just remember, it's a little glitched. So you're going to have to manually put the players in, because EA Sports will put them into the other side where it's any 87 to 88. So that creates a problem. And then you just make 87s, right? You make the 87s, you turn them into 90s, whatever. That's how you do it. And then when you actually manually put them in, it's easier for you to complete the set. You make your 90s that way, and those are your zero chill players. So that's what I've been doing over and over again. Now I finally go and I'm ready to sell, right? I'm ready to sell immediately. Like, bro, like this dude right here, like he has to go. He has to get sold, and we're gonna go. Oh, somebody just won for 370. So we'll just do an even swap. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll just do an even swap with him. It's not a big deal. Bro, bam, easy swap, 370. Let's check it to make sure he's up there. I would have liked to get 400, but people are going crazy right now. So I'm just banging through the sets. Like, I don't really care what happens. I just got to get rid of these cards. Because I already know with the way that everything is going, nobody is going to keep the market, at a certain point where there's set cards everywhere. And everybody's, they're going after Ghost of, Madden or whatever. So that was my whole purpose of creating him. You can do any one of them with the method I just showed you, and then once you go ahead and do that, you sell them. Now, this guy was an actual present, so I can't do anything with him. Anthony Barr, he was the original lurker. All the other cards that I have, these guys are from presents, like the 92 and stuff like that. I'm gonna hold on to them until a little bit later to see what the value is. But for the most part, once all of this promo is done, all the values are gonna go back to being very, very low. There aren't going to be a lot of cards that are like OP crazy. Like, it's not going to be anything like that. You can, for the most part, figure out what you want to sell now, but you'll just be wasting your time because nobody's really buying anything other than the limiteds and stuff like that. So we can continuously go with some of the stuff that we've been getting from the Field Pass and continuously make those cards, get packs, stuff like that through the Field Pass, and just sell. Because the 93s, no matter what, you can always utilize them because of their snow value. Because snow is still being used to upgrade some of the players and people are getting in late, those 93s quick sell for about 8,400 snow. So you always have currency. And that's why making these players are so easy, and you can get them done for free by just utilizing the cards you have in your binder. Let me know what you think about Tom Brady. I'm going to see you guys can get some gameplay for him tomorrow. Follow me on Twitch at GmiasWorld. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.